Welcome back to Sailing Away with Rosa, who is not sailing away, but who is repairing away on a old-time camper truck. I am turning this dusty old kitchen into my dream kitchen. But not everything goes according to plan. I fucked up. Kut! Godverdomme! Some of the epoxy has been flowing away. It's quite a bit. Let's go. Right now it's time to mark out the sink and then we're gonna cut it out. I don't know if it's nicer to put it a little bit to the side or to put it in the middle. Tough decisions. A heavy little bitch. The plan is to sand this edge, make it prêt, and prepare it for epoxy. This is at least 50 kilos. The essentials. So I know it's a bit dark right now, but I just treated the wood with anti-worm stuff and I'm gonna let it dry right now. And then tomorrow, then we can put epoxy. So a new package has arrived and it is the cooking stove for the camper. It's a 3 stove burner on gas, LPG as well. And I'm really excited. And it looks really cool. It's like a glass plate. It's kind of big. So let's see if we fit it into our new countertop. So we're back in the camper. I have measured out the cooking stove, which I've got over here. And right now it's time to cut in the holes for the sink. This is the one side. And then Dad has been so kind to come and help for the other side, which she's cutting right now. Started with 220 grit and next I'm gonna go to 330. So I had to stop quickly with the sanding because it started to hail and I don't want to get my wood wet. And as you can see on my outfit, it's super cold and I've got my old, where is it? Oh, there. Haley Holland helicopter jacket on, my winter jacket. It's winter for me, and when I'm coming from Thailand anyway. We are back. It is the next day. It's cold as fuck. Now I am going to do the peel and stick tiles on the wall as a backsplash. And I'm so excited for it. So let's speed this up. So these are the countertops and I'm gonna sand them smooth. The epoxy is on the way, I ordered it. So it's finally time for the epoxy and I've made a plate for underneath and then on top I put the countertops. So right now I'm putting some epoxy tape on top of it to make sure that it doesn't stick to this wood and I can still take it off. I finally got everything ready for the epoxy and I'm gonna eat something and then let's pour it. welcome back. I am on the epoxy station and we have a little bit of a fail. Some of the epoxy has been flowing away and it's quite a bit. It's been 2 days, it's been 48 hours and the epoxy is slowly curing. It's sticky now, so that means that I could put the second coating on. But yeah, I'll show you the situation and what happened. So on this side, it's not that bad. And there it has flown away most of. So you see the epoxy is slowly curing up.
I'm on the road to a destination. I don't know, but I'm headed home. And it feels just like the start of the summer. These life and then they fall for each other. I think we're on to something radical like super.
Teased the next day and let's see how well the epoxy stayed in. One side pretty good, the other side not so much. So this is the side where it all flew away the day before, but since the bottom layer did stay and was hardened out, this stayed in. I on purpose did the last bit not, just in case it would flow away again. The other side, which seemed to be better, has now lost maybe 1 centimeter. And I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit dark in here, but it's spilled out on the side over there. So I think I'm gonna wait until this is a little bit harder. And I can put the last layer on top of this. And then we've got all the small little cracks. This is going to be a shitload of work to scrape all the excess epoxy off. But this is my first river epoxy countertop. So work in progress, I think. And for it being the first time, it's not too bad. I did make other tables, but not in a size this big and not where it was already sort of like fixed on there. And of course, the supervisor, Winnie, is having a look if everything's okay. Sometimes she loves to be here. Last time she was like knocking on the door with her little paw to come in. And when I'm going outside, she's like, oh, I want to come. And then we go to the camper and she runs up straight to her pillow. So supervisor knows her spot. And let's get cracking on with the last layer. So the mixing ratio is 2:1. And it's perfectly given on the cup. Because I had a scale, but the battery's empty and it's on the cup anyway. So we're gonna do that. Number A, which is the resin. And then we do number B, the harder, until 3. So. Got it on a battery, and here's the stuff. The hopefully last layer is on. Please, 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 please let it be the last layer, because this is taking longer than a week already, because it needs to dry for at least like until it's hard 93 hours, and until you can put the second coating on is 48 hours. Now my impatient ass waited a little bit less than 48 hours after the second pour, so the third pour, which was this pour. Got lights in this side and I've got lights in that side. And then I was thinking to do this light strip also underneath from there to there, which then looks like, there you go. So underneath there. And since we put this a little bit too much black epoxy in, you can't really see it, which is kind of stupid, because that one you can see better since all the epoxy flowed away. Yeah, well, they gave us a recommended amount of drops, which was 30 drops for, I think, 1 liter or 1 kilo. And we did 20 drops. It's way too much. Let's hope. Let's wait. Supervisor is ready to go inside. This is my honest reaction of my first reaction, because I haven't seen the status yet of the epoxy. So, ooh, it looks good. Yes, 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 yes. It stayed inside. Oh, I'm so happy. Ta-da! This is great. Now, it's time for the last pour. The epoxy has finally dried after more than a week. It's looking like this. I put sealant all around it to protect, or like to try and keep this together here. But the sink is going in here anyway, so you can't see this. Apparently the sealant wasn't dry yet, and I put it in my hair. Kut! Godverdomme! Fuck! I pulled out the light. Oh! No. Oh. And now it's time to go and scrape off the excess epoxy with this tool. I got it off Amazon. It was like 20 euros. Unfortunately, this part of the countertop is stuck since the epoxy has spilled out a little bit. Oh, more than a little bit. And is stuck in place right now. But this one I can take off and I'm gonna sand it outside.
We're just getting started, it's a part of the game. Building anticipation, getting close to the edge. No, you think I see you more than a friend. Better late than never. Now it's all over me. These reflections of you.
I'm finally ready to put the oil on the worktop, and I bought this stuff. It's called worktop oil. It's a 2 component, so it's got resin and it's, or oil, I guess, and harder. I've mixed it. It's ready there. So let's go.
Who you want me to be? Do I wanna be you? Is it only a dream? To understand, just like the back of my hand, I can read you front to back.
We're back at the kitchen. The oil has dried and it's very beautiful. It's really, really nice. I'm happy with it. So now the task is to put the spice rack in. My dad has helped me a little bit because no one is more motivated than a dad with a daughter that has a project. Also, I hurt myself with a big splinter trying to brush down the wood.
You want it bad. Like it when you want attack. Come on over, make me mad. Now it's all over me. These reflections of you. Who you want me to be. Do I wanna be too? Now it's all over me.
So we had some real progress. The kitchen is almost finished and we have another addition, the spice rack. Well, I'm very happy with how it turned out. But now it's the finish. So we got this plate and it's going in front of here with a little handle on the height of the other shelves.